Download Tarang online radio app from Google Play Store.
आप सुन रहे हैं तरंग डिवोशनल,
आध्यात्म से जुड़े।
Sir, next month the President of Argentina is visiting India, and only a few months back our Prime Minister was back in Argentina. Where do you see India-Argentina relationship warming up, and what do you feel are the areas of and the scope of work between the two leaders?
Well, first of all, let me tell you that President Macri and Prime Minister Modi have met like 5 times in the last years, and I believe that now we're all understood the good friendship that they have developed between themselves, and this has pushed the relation between the two countries a lot. So we are very confident that with the visit of President Macri now we are going to be able to move our relation forward a lot. There are a lot of areas in which we are working, and we hope that that will give that jump in quality in the relationship. We are not only working in trade issues or in traditional trade issues, we are working in cooperation in very many different fields. We are working in the use of outer space, Pacific use of outer space. We are working in satellites. We are trying to we're putting together, in fact, our group on our joint commission on nuclear issues. We are working in areas like defense. So really the vast spectrum of our relationship is put on the table on this visit. And I think that from now on we can, as the title of this conference was, I think that it will be a very important one before and after the visit of President Macri to India in terms of launching a very much strength relationship between the two countries.
So one important deliberation today, what happened, it also says that you are the most busy ambassador in Delhi, and that is a compliment, and at the same time you have a big responsibility with the President coming here.
Well, I don't know that. I thank very much for that comment. I think I try to be as busy as possible. I've been 11 months here in Delhi, and for me it was I felt the need when I came of just being present wherever I was able to be, because I had a lot to learn. India is such a big country, is such a complex country, that you have a lot to learn and a lot to invest in terms of time to know the people, to know what's going on, to know the realities of this country. So I think that it's not only knowing the political scene, it's also knowing about the culture of this country, about every single aspect, so as you can really understand the nature of the relationships and how you can strengthen them.
So, Mr. Khatua was in Argentina representing India, and you are representing Argentina in India. This is the most what you call most heavy loaded statement that one could make.
Let me tell you one thing, and I met Ambassador Khatua while he was in Buenos Aires, and even I was dealing with other area of the world. But I can assure you that at that time, he was the most active ambassador in Buenos Aires. So I was always very much illuminated by his image and how he was working that relationship. That helped me a lot in my first times here in Delhi.
I assume that is the camaraderie we can expect with the President Saab coming here and our own Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi. I assume that will be a very big successful.
Let's hope that it's. We are confident that it will be very successful.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Khatua, we had a very good relationship in terms of strategic affairs with that country, Argentina. You have been ambassador, represented India in that country for quite a significant point of time. And your analysis will be very important about Argentina President's visit to this country and what do you expect India to do?
Ambassador Daniel Chuburu is the busiest ambassador in Delhi because of this. Now time has come. Content into Indo-Argentine relationship will come not only from the traditional area like agro-business. We are talking about nuclear relationship, radioisotope he talked about. We talk about cooperation in outer space. We are talking about biotechnology. We are talking about use of biotechnology in agricultural production. Besides this, when we are talking about people-to-people contact, think about like how much yoga, Ayurveda, traditional medicine cooperation between India and Argentina can take place. Think about Argentina is a superpower in education, very strong technological education. Without speaking Spanish, we have at least 20,000 students in Spain. Why can't we have 20,000 in Argentina? These are the areas when Daniel Chuburu has identified, that's why he is busy. Those are the things has to be discussed. We have to find ways and means.
You expect that the first thing that should be expected is a direct flight from New Delhi to Buenos Aires. That is, distance needs to be covered. That is very important.
That's easy. The airlines and the shipping, more or less, that will be settled. But you must understand, President Macri is a through global leader in trade and industry. He understands. Through his ambassador, all these identified areas, once breakthrough comes, tomorrow we'll have a trade turnover of $10 billion.
You have set a ballpark figure about $10 billion, but it is also important to find out that what will be your success parameter with this summit that is very well anticipated, not only in India and Argentina, but around the world for the strategic relationship.
No, we are forgetting. Politically, we are with Argentina, notwithstanding our relationship with UK. We support Argentina and Malvinas. Many times I've carried the message myself, personally, as special envoy, after coming back from Argentina. That's one. Second, Argentina is not a small country. In the regional context of Latin America, in the context of Argentina is Europe. It influences lots of Europe. Argentina influences USA. Our strategic partnership can help also developing lots of sub-contextual international perspective in many areas. Trade is there, people-to-people contact is there, education and human resources development is there, and political thing. What more do we want?
Thank you, Excellencies, for your valuable input. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much.
आप सुन रहे हैं तरंग डिवोशनल।
आध्यात्म से जुड़े
विजन टीवी देख रहे हैं, इनका सबको दर्शकों को मैं यही बोलना चाहता हूँ कि आगे जो आने वाले हमारे कंपटीशन है मेरे लिए कि ये प्रेयर कीजिए, क्योंकि जो आगे वाले काफ़ी हार्ड कंपटीशन टफ है, तो सभी मेरे लिए कि ये प्रेयर कीजिए कि आगे वाले कंपटीशन है उसमें अच्छा करूँ मैं। विजन टीवी को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
Download Tarang online radio app from Google Play Store.
ਵਿਜ਼ਨ ਟੀਵੀ ਜਿੰਨੇ ਵੀ ਲੋਕ ਦੇਖ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦਾ ਮੈਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਦਿਲੋਂ ਮਤਲਬ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ ਕਰਨਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦਾ। ਮੇਰੇ ਲਈ ਕਰੋ ਦੁਆ ਕਰੋ ਕਿ ਅੱਗੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਆਉਣ ਵਾਲੇ ਕੰਪੀਟੀਸ਼ਨ ਹੈ ਇਹ 'ਚ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਾਫੀ ਕਰੀਏ, ਵਧੀਆ ਕਰੀਏ। ਅੱਗੇ ਵਰਲਡ ਚੈਂਪੀਅਨਸ਼ਿਪ ਆ, ਮੈਂ ਉਮੀਦ ਕਰਦਾ ਕਿ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੈਂ ਬੈਸਟ ਆਫ 6 ਵਿੱਚ ਆਊਂਗਾ। तो सभी मेरे लिए करना दुआ करना। थैंक यू विजन टीवी।
You are listening to Tarang Devotional Online Radio.